Oh, I think that's enough of a warm-up. I could sit on this screen for a while, though. So soothing is that music. Good afternoon, Jay, says Kimberly. Hello, Miss Kimberly. Welcome. Welcome all. Welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Yesterday, we ran into overtime playing through Leviathan. It was good. We got trolled so hard by the game. I didn't cut any highlights of that yesterday. I don't know if anybody who was here at the time has ever seen what we saw yesterday, where we were trying to fight our way through the brutes to charge up the power cells before we could get into the diving suit, the diving mech. And with no access to the mech kept getting destroyed before we could charge up the power cells. Over and over again, we would spawn, and either 5 or 10 or 20 seconds later, the mech would just be gone. Gone. DBA Bob! What's up? Missed so much? Did you miss a lot of yesterday? So you missed us getting trolled really hard by the Leviathan DLC. We still made it through, still kicked ass, and you didn't miss anything today. Today, we're going to Omega. Omega has only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya. Someone did. So, we gotta deal with that now. You can definitely watch the VOD. So it's Friday. Ain't got shit to do. Yeah, we do.
My old sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Op.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action.
If you have to deny the action, it was a crappy action. Words to ponder. We also invited Trainer up to the cabin yesterday, and we had to kind of brush her off. She wanted us to hop in the shower with her. I don't think Liara would have been okay with that. So who's up next for rejection? I think it's time to reject Allers. And Allers is gonna come up here and think she's all smooth. Shepard's having none of that. Yep. Captain Awesome's good. Sometimes, though, once these two are here, they'll actually interact. Let's try to get Captain Awesome to come out a few times. Keep an eye on the Huskat. This one is tired of UPS installs. Hey, Tyler, but none of them fell on you, right? Ah! Did you see that? I know it's horrible. Captain Awesome, he can't get you from there. You're safe. It's okay. It's okay.
It's cool, everybody.
Stop scaring Captain Awesome. Asshole. Ah! Happy Friday, J, Kim, Bob, TYB. Happy Friday, C-Star. Welcome. Hey, Everick, what's up? Stopping by before I have to go to work. Sorry, you have to go to work. No, leave him alone. You know, the head could say that once in a while. That would be great. Mar! Mar!
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Well, you saw how that ended up, right? We took care of business.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The
Yeah,
Alliance
no big
Parliament
loss
is
there.
destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time,
Can you
Commander.
take one more?
$10 for battle space.
Fine,
Good
prove me
night,
wrong.
And stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep treating me like this, and I'll follow you home.
No, you won't.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course
Did
you
I think
did.
you were a
Oh,
slut?
my
Yes, I
goodness.
did. Shoo!
I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
Yeah, and take your spandex off. Or pleather, or whatever you're wearing. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Tyler, it makes no sense. They're only restricted by hours. Obviously, hours aren't an issue there. Unless hours are an issue there, but I don't think that's the thing. Yeah, but now I'm not satisfied. Now I must know. I thought that one was just broken. Oh, well, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. Go. Didn't you get the other one? Weren't you able to use Weren't you able to use some of the other the mock ones? Yeah. Anyways, it all needs an overhaul. Now you have a goal. Before we start, do you want to do something before we start Omega? Let's start Omega after our first break or something. Why don't we go to Perseus Vale? I want to go meet up with Tali.
More!
See, I tried to make plenty available. Tried to make some logical tiers, but it definitely is all going to get looked at a lot more closely. I have to post all of the commands and sound effects, post everything to a website that is not yet up, and so it's going to get looked at a lot more closely. Let's scan through Linal and Mill before we leave. Cigarette's Cradle.
Signal confirmed.
Ginta Petra. I'll read a few of these, but I'm not going to read as many as I was reading the other day. I was starting to lose my voice on Tuesday. I didn't quite recover by yesterday. Yesterday went all right. I didn't overdo it. I don't want to overdo it today either. I'm going to go a little light on that. Tyler, good luck. Next UPS, rollout time. Good luck, sir.
Faster than light jump successful. I found something.
Chalkos. Notable for being one of the few garden worlds in the Milky Way that is also part of a binary planet system. Both it and its heavenly twin Selvos are in a stable orbit with one another, in addition to orbiting the star Mill. So, it's starting to fall into place. It looks like my mother is coming out to visit. She's going to a family reunion, and then she'll be here next week after that. She's gonna stay through the eclipse. She's bringing eclipse glasses. Hey, Simpika. Hi there. Happy Friday. How goes? Job goes. Howdy, Ford. So, I'm excited about playing Omega today, but I think I want to go meet up with Top Lead first. Far Rim, speak with the Quarians. Howdy, woo. Yeah, see, I can feel my voice still. My voice has been scratchy. Throat's been scratchy. I don't know if it's allergies or what, but I'm gonna try not to speak too damn much today. I'm pretty good though, Simpika. Pretty good. It's Friday. Spirits are good. Body's a little grumbly today, suppose. Some days. The Quarian Envoy ship. This diplomatic frigate is like no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature, and it appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open, and welcoming messages are being tight-beamed to the Normandy. Sounds like military espionage.
A pleasure to see you again.
Think they stole our ship
Better
designs,
circumstances.
engine designs.
I'd hope for your support in the fight against
Stealth
the Reapers.
drive.
What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
If only things were so simple. Tell us, Morgan. Tell us all about it.
Your homeworld? You mean Renok?
Correct.
Oh, their other
Commander.
homeworld.
300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them,
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
No, it was murder.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI. It was an accident.
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
Yep, it was a bad plan.
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
We'd driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win, we're...
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy's stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes, cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
Letting you retreat. What they're gonna do when we're in there. God, you Quarians sometimes.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Talizora Vas Normandy, reporting for duty.
Glad you could make it, Tally. Admirals, already a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
No kidding.
That you are.
I'm glad you're here.
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got. Or however much is left from this stupid war.
An important
I thought
distinction.
you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tally.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep
Jazz is
things
flipping
strictly
out.
business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
Good. Shall we? Seek a seek. Seek a seek. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Oh, damn. They don't have any fuel. In the far rim. Alright, the fuel mechanic is a little crummy sometimes. I love being able to pick up fuel by scanning systems. But the idea that you could get stranded out in the middle of a cluster because you ran out of fuel, and yet you can still make it back to the mass relay, at which point they tell you to go buy fuel. But there's no fuel to be bought. So you have to make a mass jump to another system and then travel, using no fuel, to a fuel depot to get fuel, and then make another mass jump back to... Yeah. Where did we establish there is definitely fuel? A few places. Broken DMZ, I know that's got fuel. So let's go halfway across the galaxy so we can refuel and come back. That makes sense. We are going back to the far rim first. There might be some more stuff to scan out. That's a nothing. 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 Oh well. Don't want to use fuel, just requisition a Tempest class ship. Then you also get fancy windows. Nah, I'm good. Just like complaining sometimes. I really think it's kind of a silly fuel mechanic. It doesn't promote suspension of disbelief, it shatters it periodically. Scans of the Geth dreadnought orbiting Rannoch reveal an intimidating array of features, from an improved main gun and ultraviolet anti-ship lasers to the increased thruster output. The Geth workforce never demands rest, wages, or autonomy, and in the creation of their flagship, they were limited only by time and raw materials. The damage inflicted by the Quarian fleet appears minor at best. And big flabby cheeks, flabby. Primrose Lane. What's up? Geth Dreadnought, go, go, go! Tally! Nice to see you, Tally. All her suits look cool. I don't like that one though. Of course, Tali's coming. Coming with. Garrus? We start encouraging Garrus and Tali, you know? Spike thrower for Tali. Level 55, just about filled. Reputation bar. Garrus. Cover penetration. Extra damage. Let's get the ammo capacity. Rock's mine. $79 points to spend. Okay, Tali, let's see. First. That hacking lasts longer. Have it recharge more quickly. The explosion's nice, but hacking's more about controlling the battlefield for me than exerting damage quickly. Hack synthetics fighting on your side. Move faster and do 100% more damage. Yes, please. Yes, Berserk. Tali's a hacking monster. Energy drain, combat drone. General boost. Let's get her some passives. Want her to recharge that hack as quickly as possible. Tech power damage and duration, or weapon damage. Let's go tech power damage and duration. Whenever drones recharge more quickly, or squad mates' tech powers recharge a little more quickly. I'm not sure we need either of those right now. Hey Sebor, what are you looking for? I'm not sure what you're looking for. Whoops. I don't know my own commands. I do. That was Butterfingers. There's, depends on what you were looking for. But there's some of the stuff. All good. How you been? Drone explodes. Or extra damage and shields. Short range attack can be boosted. Or more damage, more shields. Let's go straight damage and shields on the drone. Rockets are pretty cool. Chain lightning, the electrical pulse jumps and hits 3 additional targets. Let's go rockets. much armor boost is going to work with a squad mate, an energy drain. Which that'll actually protect Tali, but we'll see. Probably won't use defense drone. We'll take the basic version of it. All right. Here we go.
We're approaching the Quarian home system. ETA to Rannoch, 5 minutes.
What have you got from the comm buoys?
Pretty much a big old shitstorm, Commander.
I have detected several hundred unique ship signatures engaged in active combat.
Yeah, like I said.
Take us in, Joker.
Stealth drive engaged. Only way they'll detect us is if you all start singing the Russian national anthem.
Those are cool looking ships.
My cyber warfare suite has accessed their docking protocols.
All right, once we're aboard, we find whatever's broadcasting the Reaper signal and shut it down. Tally's our expert on Geth software. She'll be handling hacking and security.
Good to have you back, Tally. And maybe with another Dextro aboard, they'll get better Turian food.
As long as it's sterilized.
Dr. Michelle did get me some Dextro Amino chocolate. You're welcome to it once we're back.
She got you Turian chocolate?
She said she saw it and thought of me. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Shepard, there's a problem. All tubes except one are physically secured.
I see the free one. It's pretty torn up, though.
Too risky for the whole team. I'll secure the docking area. Everyone else can follow me over.
Roger that, Commander. We'll just stay here. You know, quietly.
Hang tight. It'll just be a minute.
It would be a nice touch if we actually did hear someone. If Joker started singing the Russian national anthem. A la Hunt for Red October. It would appear that the way the Normandy is docked, it kind of upside down doesn't really apply. We're probably the ones upside down right now. Check it out. How often do you get to see the Normandy upside down? I bet if Michael Bay ever played this, he'd need 3 changes of shorts by the time he reached the end of this corridor.
The Dreadnought has artificial gravity. You should be okay once you're on board.
Till then, I'll make do with mag boots.
Hey, take your time, Commander. We're fine until they, look out a window.
Geth don't use windows, remember? Structural weakness.
Like the Geth are just sitting there saying, those organics would never try the no windows thing twice.
Like lens flare Shangri-La. Yep, y'all gonna have to find another way.
Looks like the rest of the team isn't using the docking tube.
So I'm guessing you'd rather not solo the Dreadnought.
Not if I can help it. Ask Tally to get on the Dreadnought schematics. If she can point me at another docking tube, I'll override the controls and let the boarding party on. I've got gravity again.
Great. I'm looking for... Got it. There should be a hull breach not far from your position. The nearest undamaged docking tube is on the other side.
Think I found that hull breach you mentioned.
Admiral Geralt tried a frontal assault. We lost 6 frigates. That tiny hole was the only damage we did.
I wouldn't call it tiny. Not the way you'd have done it?
No, he was too aggressive. I argued, but as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet, it was ultimately his decision.
What about the other admirals?
Zen backed the invasion, largely as a chance to test her toys. Braun gave provisional support. Only Chorus opposed the war with me, and he was right. We could lose the whole fleet, Shepard.
We'll get your people out of here safely.
That's a decent hull breach. Not going that way.
Found another airlock. I think we're good to go.
Great. If you override the controls, we'll be right there.
Bunny.
Got it. You're clear to board.
Maybe she's saying hi. Bunny says hi.
See any action?
Hi.
All quiet so far. They haven't detected us yet.
Here, let me see if I can get this open. In the meantime, take a look at this.
It's nice, Tali, but I like my gun.
There, it's open. We're clear to go.
The arc pistol. Who likes the arc pistol? I know I have heard from people who really like the arc pistol. A number of times before.
It transmits an energy pulse on contact that disrupts shields and synthetics.
That'll be handy.
How come I don't get a new gun?
Wouldn't find one in your size.
So where are we headed?
We're looking for an operations center. I can disable the Reaper command signal from there.
Where's the closest one?
Past their defense network and through a sensor cluster. Gah, vents. Always the vents.
Yeah, you did fine at the collector base.
I got set on fire.
You're still here. I love it when Tali uses her super cute voice. Pretty irresistible. You like the arc pistol, you're basically shooting overloads.
Guardian anti-fighter lasers. Looks like they're using ultraviolet frequencies, like the Solarians.
Expensive. But it gives them an edge in close combat, though.
When the fleet rushed the dreadnought, those lasers carved right through our ships.
Come on, let's get to the op center before they lose more.
I actually liked it as a sidearm with an M7 or an M8 because of its pinpoint accuracy. Maybe I haven't given it enough of a try. It's been a long time since I've even wielded it. These heating elements or whatever they are remind anyone else of the device on Mars and Total Recall. I'm thinking of the original one. I didn't see the remake. Free Mars. You basically used it as a sniper, Max? Because real snipers are way too heavy. I like how you think. Saw something weird pop up in chat. It was somebody's stream alert. Their stream title said something like, "Dab with every sub." It's the craziest thing. I don't even remember who it was who popped up. It's irrelevant. Just, doesn't that kind of violate? You're allowed to do that? Is that a thing? Can you really do that? No, I don't think you can, right?
You got it.
Wait, did I hack? I hacked him and then shot him. Brilliant! We have mapped concussive shot. Let's switch the mapping, switch Garrus's mapping to overload for this mission.
Stay sharp. More on the way.
I don't hear an alarm! They're yes! They send alerts to every unit on this ship!
I'm gonna change my mapping too from warp to wrong button. Let's keep throw and let's change. Use energy drain here. But that hacking really does last a long time now.
Got it.
Got it! They're throwing their lives away! Networked intelligence! As we kill them, their attacks become more aggressive!
Why did the... We hacked that one? Why is he just lying down dead?
And don't give them time to recharge.
Ollie, I want that cover, please. Tyler should take that rocket trooper. Alright, it's working fine. Not sure what happened with that first one. It's like we hacked him and he died. The hack killed him. Maybe that's not what it was, but it kind of looked like that. Listen for that noise. Few trip mines. Gaff pulse rifle. That was bad.
The Dreadnought Operations Center is just ahead.
Good. Let's cut the Reaper signal and get the fleet out of here.
The hunters are moving in!
Okay, you see the hunter back there? He's cloaked, but he's right there. What I'd love is to get that hunter to appear. I know I didn't put my crew into cover, but they're dead already. Garrus is already down. Horrible. Come on, Tally. Take the hunter, please.
Understood! Right!
Shit, I'm dead. Take the trooper too, then. I'm dead. I can't get out of this spot. Ah. Sloppy. All right, let's put everybody in cover here like we should have to begin with. move around and find one of those hunters. Maybe work from back here. Get the one in the foreground. Here's one of the hunters.
That's the last of them. Let's see if that console is operational.
I do sometimes, Max. I don't think never is quite right.
I think it's handling information from all
It's not my default.
everywhere.
I try to keep my metagel full, in part because you get XP for every time you pick up metagel, every time you pick up a med kit, and you don't need it. You get so much bonus XP that you can just level faster, faster, faster. So often, I've been really stubborn in some past playthroughs. I'll run around and play entire missions on 1 bar of health with full medkits. Instead of using those medkits, even when there's one to pick up, I've been trying to be less stubborn this time. I'll use the medkit and then pick it up and take a smaller chunk of bonus XP. That said, I'm more likely to avoid using metagel when possible. I've been more flexible this time, though. I think I did a lot of metagel panics yesterday.
Damn it! They've locked down the Reaper signal. We can't shut it down from here in the operations center. There! The Reaper signal's coming from the drive core.
So if we get there, we shut it down?
Right, but how do we get there? The Geth have sealed emergency bulkheads to block us off. We need a route to the drive core that can't be blocked. A path that runs the length of the ship.
That door over
The main
there?
battery. It runs right by the drive core.
That could work.
But
The Geth still have us locked in here. We need to get these doors open. They've locked high-level processes. We need something basic. A ship-wide emergency. Like a fire.
what about the heat diffusion system?
Wait, if I faked a thermal warning, it would open all maintenance tubes for emergency venting.
Would that override the lockdown?
Yes. Okay, I've got it primed. But be ready. I'm reading hostile Geth on the other side of the doors.
Yeah, you get so much extra XP max you can just stack on. I've never really done a count, but you get as much as 450 XP for one of the medkits if you don't need it. So between 150 and 450 XP every time you pick up a medkit. You know, some missions, they drop 2 or 3 medkits in a room or in an area because they figure you might need them. If you haven't been using them, that's like a free level. They just drop on you from time to time. Geth Trooper. I would like something better than a standard trooper. What do we have? Yes, alright, let's start with the standard trooper. We need a distraction.
Heads up, more on the way.
See, there's a hunter though. That's better. That's what I want. I want the hunter. And Tali's almost cooled down. Here we go. Hi, hunter. Hunter v. Hunter. It's about to wear off, so let's hack it again. See, there was one right here. You said right away, but you didn't do anything.
Right.
We're not alone.
before more reinforcements arrive.
How much XP does it take for a level around here? Level 55 progress. I don't know if anyone's familiar with it, but about how much does a level require? I would guess that we put on an extra 10 levels during a playthrough from picking up medkits. Maybe I'm overstating that, but not by too much.
Like this. The contours are all off. It's not built for organics.
Shouldn't be too much farther to the main battery. I'm surprised they'd send you on this mission, Tally.
Even admirals are expected to serve. I'm better at hacking than I am ordering ships around.
Yeah, against an enemy dreadnought, your combat drone would just float there making that noise.
I missed you too, Garrus.
Andy Vid, thank you for the follow and welcome. We come across a med kit here. Max, I'll try to call it out for you before we pick it up. We'll look at that. Maybe we'll even make a... I don't know, maybe we'll even make a quick save. Maybe we can test it. We'll make a save and we'll pick up the same med kit twice. We can use one. Burn it to test.
Took down Admiral Chorus's ship.
Survivors?
They got to escape pods, and I've got Admiral Ron trying to establish a secure link.
Put her through.
Shepard, this is Ron. The heavy fleet is collapsing.
Where's
I don't know how
Garrus?
much longer we can hold out.
There he is.
We'll have the Reaper signal deactivated shortly, Admiral.
Hey, here we go. There's a med kit. So let's see what we can do with this. Right now, I'm full, right? Can I waste one? Let me waste one here. So if we're... Waste another? Okay, so if we're down med kits, and we pick up this med kit, what did we get for it? 150 experience, 1 metagel. We're back up to 8. Load that save and pick up the same med kit without burning med kits first. So we've got our 8. We're ostensibly full. Instead of 150, we got 300. So I don't know if it's a linear scale. Like if a med kit was going to give you... I don't know. Some med kits give you more than 1 med kit. I don't know if it's 150... standard or what, but see, level 56 onward, you need more than 5,000 per level. So that would take a lot of med kits at that level. It would take a lot of med kits to actually give you the extra XP for even 1 level. What about low level? I've never really broken down the XP in these games. All I know is you get a lot for med kits, and I've formed a habit of trying not to use them. Thanks for looking that up, though. There was a ladder over here. 51 to 55 is about half as much. That's interesting. Maybe it doesn't make enough of a difference at these late levels.
Watch the shockwaves! That's a big gun!
Hate to be in front of that bastard!
We should be okay if we stay in cover.
Understood.
Right away.
Got it.
Yeah, so around level 30, you could get a level from 3 or 4 med kits. Is what it sounds like. but you're hacked. What the hell? You were hacked. Dude. You're hacked. I know I'm flanked, but one of the ones that has me flanked should be hacked, so that shouldn't be it. Be such a problem. That trooper. And they took out the hunter who was behind me, hacked. Yeah, you're a problem. Rocket trooper over there, die. Tally, come on, take the hunter. It's too late, Tally, you missed him.
On the double.
Tally, grab him, come on. What good is your hacking if you won't actually do it? After the next wave, which is coming, I'm going up the ladder here. And the wave doesn't reach the upper platform, does it? Okay. Where are you? Still there, where?
There's the lock.
Where the hell are you? Oh, what a troll.
That'll buy us time. No way they'll fire with that maintenance lock in place.
Let's move.
Gun's coming back online.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's not stay in the firing tube, hey? Hey? Lonnie, why are you freaking out? What's...
Cut that a little close.
Watch your shield! Stick to cover!
Okay. Let's take some cover.
Got it!
Oh, timing. Shit. Cover too soon. That rocket trooper up there was doing more than hunkering down. Cinnamon Girl, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Finally. It's supposed to be an overload. 2 seconds before they fired. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh, Tally, you don't want to be out there. To the hacking. Hacking fails, Tally.
Will do.
It's not up here. It's over here. The door says no, Shep. Take too long. Does Shepard fall and die there?
I'm all right.
Good. Hopefully we're done with elevators.
All right.
Come on. The drive core shouldn't be far.
But in light of what you looked up, C-Star, and what we were just testing, if the difference is between a couple hundred and a few hundred or a few hundred more, but at level 55 we need more than 5,000 XP per level, then it really doesn't matter. There's no reason to be stubborn about it. We'll heal up and we'll try and stay capped on medkits, but I'll always use one. If I remember, I'll use it before picking up another, if it'll help. We'll just try and be a little more efficient. As you can see how early game those medkits would make such a difference. You'd level up so fast at the beginning. Honey, relax. KG, welcome. Thank you for the host.
It's definitely Reaper tech, but what's...
Shepard Commander, help us.
Help us!
Good to see you, Legion. We'll have you out of there in no time.
Shepard, wait. The Geth are being controlled by the Reaper signal.
Right. This thing.
So for all we know, Legion is with them. Maybe it sided with the Reapers voluntarily, or maybe it's hacked.
No.
Legion helped us fight the Reapers before. There's no way it would have agreed to this.
Your caution is understandable. Once freed, we will submit to any restraints you deem necessary.
I never thought I'd say this, but it's good to see you again.
Likewise, Creator Zora.
So what is this thing?
It uses our networking architecture to broadcast the old machine command signal to all Geth simultaneously.
Then getting you out of there will shut off the Reaper signal.
Wait, you cannot simply remove the restraints. We are secured via hardware blocks nearby that shackle our operating protocols. The hardware blocks are on the far side of the room.
Far side of the room, you said?
Yes, deactivation should be simple. The Geth protected them against viral attack, not physical removal.
How'd the Reapers get control of the Geth?
They did not. The
Anything over
creators
here?
attacked. The Geth wished to live. The old machines extended an offer.
So we went to that Geth station and rewrote the heretics for what? Nothing?
No, you successfully rewrote the heretics. The decision to ally with the old machines was difficult. Had the creators not attacked, it would have been unnecessary.
We'll have you out of there soon.
Sounds like they only joined the Reapers because the Quarians
Oh,
attacked.
you need that ladder to get up
Nothing
there.
excuses an alliance
They
with the
warp up there?
Reapers. They could have found another way.
Some would say the same about Turians curing the genophage and allying with the Krogan.
Damn it! I begged them to negotiate rather than attack. I did.
I believe you,
Let's
Tally.
get Legion out of there.
Too bad the council's so thick-headed. The Admiralty Board. So much infighting. Much hubris.
Got it!
Talizora to fleet. The signal is about to go offline.
This is Admiral Hangel. We're in your debt.
Hardware blocks offline. We are free.
Keela.
As a gesture of cooperation, we have disabled the Dreadnought's drive core. All weapons and barriers are offline.
A worthwhile gesture that the Quarians will totally screw up.
Alert! Geth reinforcements incoming!
The Geth fleet is
Come on. Cover. Can't cover out of that?
stabilized. The signal is offline. Civilian fleet. Prepare to withdraw. The Puzzle fleet will cover you once the heavy fleet is in position. Whenever you're ready, Admiral Girl.
Good, let's see what the Quarians can do. Drone incoming. It's setting up turrets. Understood. Right away!
Combat drone, yes.
No barriers, and the main gun is offline. We can remove their flagship if we strike now.
Damn it! This is our chance to withdraw the civilian fleet safely.
What are you talking about? We're still on tour.
We can't waste this chance.
Sorry, Tala, you're dead. Sorry, Shepard, you're dead. Saving the galaxy, who cares? We're gonna take out the Geth!
Patrols, hold position.
You do that.
You nearsighted idiots!
Out. And if we die, simple retreat won't save you from the Geth response.
Carol!
What are they doing?
Focus on the Geth. We'll worry about the admirals later.
Oh, hi, Hunter. Damn.
Understood.
Man, they stuffed 2 primes in here. That's nasty. Gotta keep an eye. What else is down here besides the prime? Shit, a turret. Okay. Turret's gone. Now what happened to the Hunter? Hunter's gone? Prime killed the Hunter? I guess. Something else spawned back here? Oh, he spit out a turret. Dropped another turret, didn't he? Son of a... Would you stop with the turrets? Oh, 1 round left. Let's backtrack to see if there's any ammo laying around here. None? None? None. Nothing. Nothing.
Patrol fleet, flanking support on the heavy fleet. Give them a firing lane.
All ships open fire.
Shepard Commander, the Creator fleet is firing upon
Message
this
coming
vessel.
in.
Yeah, no kidding.
Without
Patching it
barriers,
through.
this ship
Blair,
will be
thank you for the
destroyed.
host.
We must evacuate.
We need to get to the escape pods.
Geth transmit intelligences via remote signal. We do not use escape pods.
Suggestions?
Geth fighters are docked in a portside fighter bay. We can pilot a fighter to safety.
Reading a Shepard. Reading a loss of gravity. You okay over there?
Fine. We're leaving in a Geth fighter. Transmitting rendezvous coordinates.
Does the storage compartment have adequate room, Shepard Commander?
Oh, it's super comfortable.
We're fine. Go!
Just waggle the wings or something so I know which one is you.
They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
Yeah, I know.
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead...
I know. Admiral Garrel's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
We haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral strike endangered us all. I should charge you with treason.
I was within my authority as Admiral of the Heavy Fleet.
And what of Shepard? And Talizora?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military, you understand that.
You don't have to like Geralt to agree, but do we agree? I mean, what the hell? They escaped unharmed. I've agreed with him here many times. I think it's messed up what he did. In terms of military strategy, I'm no military strategist. He may have a point. He's still out of control, though. Punch him. You know you want to.
I understand that you wasted your chance to withdraw safely.
The Dreadnought was a perfect target.
Admiral, you jeopardized your mission and your people. Get the hell off my ship.
Shepard, I understand you're angry.
If I didn't need your fleet...
He nearly got us killed, Ron.
You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Chorus sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
Wait. Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype.
Excellent!
With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about its feeling?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Hila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Geralt. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator live ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
What I was about to type is about this. Ford, you said he gets the hell off your ship no matter what you say or do, so the chew out and punch out was worth it. I was wondering if it affected this distress call. But apparently not.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this? We have Geth fighters incoming. Please, if anyone can hear this, we need help.
Ron, the Kanesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Ganesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, we'd have lost the ship.
Enhance. Enhance.
The Geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
It saved all our asses. Might stop calling it it at some point.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a Geth.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships? Admiral Chorus commands them. It survived his crash landing on Rannoch. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
Yeah, that could get out of hand.
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrickson.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be. I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do whatever we must to win.
Even if it means you lose?
What can you tell me about Admiral Geral's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
Yeah, well, at what cost?
You're not worried about her losing perspective given her interest in the Geth?
If she can save our people, she can do whatever she wants.
Even if that means getting all your people killed? Come on. Now you got masks on, but you gotta look a little further than 2 inches in front of your face.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tally?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tally. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Dolly's got a case of it. The Reapers are going to destroy the galaxy. Sorry, we can't help you with that. We're too busy getting our homeworld back. Our homeworld is going to be so awesome when we're done reclaiming it. It's going to be so cool. I bet the Reapers just leave us alone.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Sione. I've updated the galaxy map. I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
The cure! From Malon. From Malon Heplorn. Commander Shepard, I've just heard the news you cured the genophage, that some of the females from my experiments were involved. I can't tell you how good this makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tachanka and wondered if I did the right thing. This news validates all the pain my experiments caused. I hope one day to meet the females again and ask for their forgiveness. After you convinced Dr. Solis to spare me, I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. I thought it would help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when word got back to Clan Werelock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess this is the second time you've saved my life, Commander. With sincere appreciation, Malon Heplorn. Check in with Joker and Edie, who called Tali up to the cabin. Might have some upgrades waiting for us down at Glyph's terminal. Quick save in case we get stuck in the cockpit here.
Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? It's a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there? Good to have
I've
Tali
never heard
back,
that.
even if it's just for a bit. Adams is good, but I never feel like the engine's running right without Tali around. Kind of a good luck charm. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
No, we're not.
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion! He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Cause that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the Geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know.
There's no timer on any of that, right? If we leave and come back.
Commander?
Has no impact, right?
One moment. I have been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low volume hydraulics and is top heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning. Edie, did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system. Hello, Shepard.
Thanks, Edie. You know what would make a fantastic surprise? It's probably a little late to hope for any more Mass Effect 3 DLC. But they could just roll out another little bit of fan service. It could be EDI's Reckoning. EDI could go absolutely haywire. There's got to be some good potential there. What if EDI starts fulfilling all her jokes and promises to subjugate humanity? There's some good potential there. Captain Awesome, and you sit tight. I want to say hi to Captain here. We wake up the husk, then we're gonna have problems.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment. Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
You okay?
No, I'm really not. 17 million lives are riding on me, and I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better. That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
You're doing fine, Tally. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
Whew. Max, have you seen the husk head yell at the hamster and scare him off? So ordinarily, hamster comes out to play. You don't think so? Okay, we'll check this out. Let's see if we can get it. Huskhead does its thing. Once you wake up the Huskhead, keep an eye on the Huskhead. It turns towards the hamster. You're going to see it. There we go. Scares the hamster away. Captain Awesome's trying to come out and say hi, and instead... Bad Husk. Bad Husk. They're not friends.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart, you know?
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny? Hey, Shepard. Sounds like you guys had a crazy ride over there.
You could say that.
Sorry I missed it. And that Geth Legion. I know you two have a past, but... You sure we can trust it?
Legion's not like other Geth. We can trust him.
If you say so. I guess you can't always judge an individual by their... species. Look at Sparks. If all the Quarians were like her, we wouldn't be stuck refereeing their war with the Geth.
Sparks?
Yeah, your Quarian friend. The jumpy one with the glowing eyes. Sparks.
Uh-huh.
Crazy that they pick now to start a fight. But I guess the end of life as we know it can make everybody a little loco.
Just a little?
Not everybody's as crazy as you, ma'am.
No one's gotta do it.
I just don't get the Quarian. I really just do not get them.
Hey.
Hey. I can't go that way. Can we squeeze through? Shepard, squeeze! Clench those cheeks.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of the Dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Would have loved more time with that ship. Too bad we sent it to Hackett's team so quickly. Is everything okay, Shepard? Ma'am? Ma'am?
I'm falling down tired. I need a folding chair or something.
You have a bed and a couch. You know how many people on this ship don't have either of those things?
I talked with Williams. Between the 212, Horizon, and the Council's other guards, it's like death just follows her around.
Not close enough.
Do we need to talk, Commander?
I don't know, maybe. She hasn't done anything that wrong. I don't know. Entrobot doesn't like her. She's a bed and a couch, and if she's not careful, she'll get an airlock as well. Now let's give her that airlock. We're repossessing your couch and your bed, Allers. And whoever gets this room after you, we're gonna give them a folding chair too.
Allers, I need you to leave the Normandy.
You're kidding. You're not kidding. Is there a reason?
Bot doesn't
What
like
do you
you.
think?
I think I should start packing.
I've never kicked her off before. Oh damn, she took everything. Oh, she left some. She's still there. Packed it all up. Oh, we get to say goodbye, huh? Like actually say goodbye. She packed it all up. She really fit. That's just a camera. Where the hell's all her stuff? Those are. We told her she could only bring one footlocker, so there's no way that's all her stuff. Sure to check your email. Will do.
I'll get a shuttle to pick me up right away. I'll get a shuttle to pick me up right away.
It appears I have that effect on humans. Now Quarians as well, it seems.
For what it's worth, Quarians understand what it's like to lose your home.
As I understand, that was your own fault.
What do you mean?
In my cycle, Quarians didn't need helmets to survive. You were the masters of your own planet.
That was a long time ago.
And if you hadn't given birth to the machines, you would still breathe the air that evolution intended.
I see. Liara warned me you weren't what she expected.
And nothing about this cycle is what I expected. Even primitive Quarians were considered attractive in my age. A pity no one can appreciate it now.
Right. You know what? I think I have something important to do now. I won't keep you.
Max, that's too bad. We won't get any extra bit there. Her dialogue's way funnier if you punched Al Jelani before. How about in previous games? Did we punch Al Jelani even once during this playthrough?
They're called Geth.
Yes, a formidable opponent. Why did you allow one on this ship?
Legion helped us before.
It's still a machine.
I take it you had your own problems with AI?
The Jatil. They were as the Geth are to this cycle.
Zatil.
What happened?
Their creators lived on a dying world. It was beyond their ability to save. So they resorted to implants to enhance their intelligence.
I think I know where this is going.
The AI sees the physical body. It could alter the genetic material at the deepest level. In time, the offspring were molded into a slave race. Few organic traces were left. They were monsters. All machines commit treachery. The one you brought on board is no different.
Well, you're wrong.
Maybe. But he's not like the other Geth.
You can't know that. They are more alien than you and I are to each other.
Just because Legion isn't like us doesn't mean he can't be trusted.
You're wrong. Throw it out the airlock.
How can you be that certain?
Organics do not know how we were created. Some say by chance, some say by miracle. It is a mystery. But synthetics.
No, we created them.
And they know we are flawed.
Why do you say that?
They are immortal. We are not. They see time as an illusion. We are trapped by its limitations. Above all, machines know the reason they were created.
Edie might disagree with that. But I see your point.
They serve a purpose, while we search aimlessly for ours. In their eyes, organics have no reason to exist. Do not trust them, Commander.
I can't believe there isn't some way for us to coexist. We made them.
And then gave them the power to surpass you. There is room for only one order of consciousness in the galaxy. The perfection of the machines or the chaos of the organics. Throw the machine out of the airlock, Commander.
Gavik's very sure about where he stands.
I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak, kill it.
I think we need to add that one. I have a simple rule. If a machine can speak, kill it.
Gabby, what do you think about our new yeoman, Ms. Trainer?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communication specialist. And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenneth. You're not her type.
Oh. Well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video.
Ken. Wombat, how are you doing today? You never seen that scene with Javik before. You hadn't heard that argument. We squeezed out a few bits of dialogue during this playthrough I've never heard before. You here yesterday during Leviathan when it bugged out? Did you see Leviathan going crazy? It wasn't dialogue, but we kept having the diving suit was getting destroyed while we were still charging up the power cells. Before we even got to the diving suit. And we must have had 10 mission failures because the diving suit kept self-destructing. Or something was spawning inside of its chamber, or
those FBA couplings you got us are still holding up.
Commander?
Yeah, we ended up doing Leviathan yesterday. We ran 2 hours over. Because it's always longer than I remember. I always forget how long the middle part of Leviathan is.
Need anything, Commander?
How's Engineer Donnelly working out?
The kid's got talent. Now if he could just learn to shut his damn mouth.
Problems?
I'm sorry, Commander. Donnelly is dedicated, knowledgeable, and thinks on his feet. I'm glad to have him on my team. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of command, but I've handled the likes of him before. No need for concern.
How's Engineer Daniels working out?
Her, I like. She's sharp and knows propulsion theory better than most physicists I've met. And she's easy to work
likes
with, too.
propulsion systems.
Always said you had an eye for talent.
Propulsion
Good job
systems.
bringing her back to the Alliance.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
Try getting Tali drunk and then ask her if she likes the first or the second one better.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
We haven't spoken with Adams in a while, so we hadn't asked him about Ken or Gabby or even the Normandy. But Edie, that bit has been around for a while.
Is your
we
family
did talk
okay?
to him about Edie already.
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Carry on, Adams.
Carry on. So what I think we're gonna do, we're already taking our first break a little late, so let's knock a couple small things out. Let's finish talking to the crew and upgrades and all that. But let's get ourselves in place to start Omega after the break. Run through the Omega DLC. I really want to do that today. I think we'll have time to go through Omega and Priority Rannoch. Kind of my hope. So, one thing at a time. Go through the Omega DLC. When that wraps, we'll see how much time is left. If we have a good chunk of time left, Priority Rannoch. If not, maybe we'll go after some N7 missions. But tomorrow, I think we're gonna let's plan on Citadel DLC tomorrow. There'll be some other stuff to do, but it'll be Saturday. We'll have plenty of time. I don't know if we'll get an early start or a scheduled start. We should have plenty of time to play through Citadel. Then Monday, maybe we'll end up back on Earth on Monday. We might finish this Monday. We might finish this Tuesday. Right now, the schedule says Monday. We'll be playing some Witcher after we finish Mass Effect 3 and before Hellblade, which will be next weekend. Thinking out loud about it all. So after the break, Omega. After Omega, maybe Rannoch. Tomorrow, Citadel. And Endgame, maybe Monday or Tuesday. You always do Citadel after Sanctuary. That's a good point. We don't want to miss out on anyone at the party. We've taken great pains to make sure that some of the people who have missed out on the party before, whether it was because of a quest bug in Mass Effect 2 or a missed conversation in Mass Effect 3 or whatever. Yeah, it's a good point, KG. It's a good point. Well, we'll plan it accordingly. Either way. Omega, probably Rannoch for the rest of today. Oh, I missed him. Every once in a while, a crew member will stop to salute you in the hall if you hit the prompt. I think we're good with the dock.
Too bad you weren't here earlier, Tally. You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the Geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
The what?
Long story. Nobody will believe it anyway.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
Oh? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating. Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tally here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both.
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
The ruthless calculus of war. And you thought you hated math before.
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
Yeah, there seems to be some consensus on that. I mean, even if it... Talking about the Citadel DLC, Max, you always do it after Sanctuary as well, though it annoys me greatly how it ruins the dramatic pacing of the main story. Seems to be some consensus about that, because who wants to miss out on everyone who can be at the party? You want everyone there. But you're right. Like a send-off before the point of no return.
Tally's a welcome face around here. Or, well, a welcome face behind the helmet, I guess. If the Geth still think Reapers are some sort of god, this war must be heaven to them. Another time, maybe.
Yeah, Anaximenes, hey. But, of course, there are considerations, dependencies, and complications with that, too. Saving Citadel for after the main game, which is more or less how it was intended. I hear you, at least in the sense that it was expected at the time Citadel was released that most of the people who would be playing it and enjoying it had already completed the game. So yes, in that sense, but
Joker,
it's a tough one to shoehorn in.
Come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
Don't you have a ship to fly, Joker?
Fine, just asking a simple question.
Thank you. Blackmail would have been awkward to explain to Edie. It's good to see you.
Smuggler Manifest, Youngest System. Operative Morat has sent smuggler manifests of an Athabasca-class freighter to authorities in the Youngest System. Manifest follows 8,000 tons dextroamino food supplies, 16,000 tons levoamino acid food supplies, 200,000 tons of platinum, 12 Alliance fighter craft, 12 Hierarchy interceptor craft, 300 indentured workers, slaves from Karshan recaptured, attempting to escape Reapers, mainly Batarian. Authorities will seize the freighter in 2 hours. Per the broker's request, the Youngest government has agreed to provide the slaves asylum and certificates of citizenship in exchange for future favors rendered. We had a pending upgrade. We have so far, we've got 15% weapon damage, 10% power recharge, speed, 10% power damage, 5 health, 5 shields.
A pleasure to see you.
Ash. I guess we can check in with Ash. He's still conscious. No hangover yet.
Heard you were back in form blasting away flashlights down there. Maybe I should be more open-minded. But I'd rather scope down some tin can than a person. I'm right. Right? Fine. I'll shut up.
Good. She's learning. She doesn't even need us to tell her anymore.
Still fighting Geth after all these years, huh? Humanity 1, blinky flashlights 0. Hey there.
Is her xenophobia more tolerable when she directs it at Geth? Boom, boom.
Commander?
We already have a mail regarding Allers? No. That'll pop up later, huh? Still racist after all these years, Ash? Alright. Save 50. I guess we could, we'd head to the Citadel so we can meet up with Arya. If there's anything else, we can come back to Rannoch. We're gonna come back to Rannoch. Leaving for now. There, Pylos Nebula. Strike Abyssal. So, I've gotten burned a couple times going back to Valhallan Threshold, which now shows 83%. Does anyone know? Take a look when we get there. Maybe it'll be all good this time. I couldn't find anything else to scan yesterday when we went back here with this showing 83%. So what's going on? Micah 100, Paz 100. What represents the 83% then? What are we missing? Doesn't appear there's anything here.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, there is. Hot
Invasion
damn, it was there
successful.
after all. Okay, well, there's one. That was driving me crazy yesterday.
Reapers eluded.
It's such a small system, I figured I had not missed anything. Yeah, 95 units of fuel on the wall,
That's what we like,
95
that's
units
successful.
of fuel. Al and Kizil.
I found something.
400 units of fuel. Something else, maybe in the asteroid belt? 2 asteroid belts. Thing in the inner belt. I can get both belts with one scan. So, Tyrix, one of the largest objects in Thal's asteroid belt. Metallic asteroid with an iron-nickel core under a rocky olivine mantle. It's possibly a remnant protoplanet, prevented from forming into anything bigger than bi-gravitational disturbances from Xerxio.
Signal confirmed.
Fuel. Eshtok. Systems Alliance official once summarized his tour of the Vorcha homeworld as follows. You can make your own Heshtok in 2 steps. Take Hell, then add Vorcha. The planet is highly volcanically active, leading to periodic releases of toxic gases into the air and water supplies, as well as other extreme situations that gave rise to the Vorcha's legendary adaptability. Overcrowding and the extermination of most of their ecology led to a planet covered in weeds and hardy vermin. The Vorcha do not have a recognized single government that would allow them membership in any galactic league. Alliances between bloodlines are tenuous at best, and the Vorcha's short, violent lives ensure there are few lasting institutions. The Reaper invasion of Heshtok encountered little formal military resistance, but the harvesting process is slow. Destroying neighboring cities fails to intimidate Vorcha, who become submissive only if physically dominated in person. Cutting off their water supply simply makes them adapt their bodies to get moisture from food. Allied intelligence hypothesizes that Reaper forces are not harvesting yet, instead seeking to immobilize Heshtok's population and prevent them from joining the fight for the galaxy at large. Void Devils, Fighter Wing. That ends 7 mission. All right, pretty good. Let's take our break here. We'll take about a 10-minute break. We may end up just having 2 breaks today. We might have 3 2-hour chunks of the stream. We'll see. We'll see how long Omega takes and go from there. I'm going to break 8, 9, a little over 9 minutes. Stay tuned. I'll see you back here. Time to stretch the legs and feed the pups. I'll say hi, by the way. See you soon.